show, and this is actually a recovery corner piece. Um, this is my elm hollow form, and this is salted elm. And when I put this, I rough turned it and put it in silica gel, and it split from here to here.
Mm.
I had a tenon on the bottom. I didn't have the bottom turned down to this dimension yet. I had a tenon on the bottom so I could hold it. So I filled the split with African blackwood shavings and super thin Starbond CA. And
Looks beautiful.
It
had
is
some
gorgeous.
more,
It does.
some more cracks
And
up
that's
here.
that finial, JJ. Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
I actually drove to the Duxbury's through the front edge of Hurricane Helene to pick up the holly for this finial for this piece, and got home just as the heavy wind was hitting. And one thing, this is just a personal thing. When I do a piece like this, especially that's very tall, I do not glue the finials in, because if you're going to transport this breaks. So I
Yep.
always try to make sure those finials have a good friction fit. That's not going anywhere. But for transportation safety, don't glue it in. But I can show you this little holly finial. What's funny is Mark Soleil texted me last week saying, "Hey, I'm going to be on tonight showing toothpick technology." And I said, "Oh, I'm going to be working on some toothpick technology myself." I was talking about how thick that finial is. not his toothpick technology, but this is actually try number 3. I have 2 false starts in the shop. The carving is not easy, but I think the effect is absolutely stunning.
Yes.
Very nice. Gorgeous.
That's amazing.
So is the finial a 2-piece finial?
I'm sorry?
Is the finial a 2-piece finial?
No,
How'd you
this is
hollow it
one
out?
single piece of holly.
How did you hollow it out?
With my Dremel.
Okay.
And
Carefully.
with my Dremel, and I have some Japanese needle rasps that are
Okay.
very, very small. And then I have some jeweler's files.
Okay.
So I got in there with the Dremel, did a lot of hollowing, and very carefully and very patiently, and
Yeah.
it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
And then I got in there with the needle rasps, and then I got in there with the jeweler's files, and then I flossed with sandpaper.
There you go.
Beautiful.
And
Can I ask
I actually spent almost a month just agonizing over how am I going to hollow the finial.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, I thought about
how did
2
you-
parts. I did.
Yeah, I
how did
would have
you-
done it.
how
I would have
did you
done
hold
it as
it?
a 2-piece.
How
Al,
did
what?
you hold it? How did you hold it to do the hollowing? I mean,
I have a well, pin jaws. First of all, that is
Okay.
a 1/2 inch, and that was put in my pin jaws. And then I have a articulated carving mount,
Carving station.
carving mount that goes into my
Your
triple
banjo,
S.
into your banjo.
Banjo.
Yeah, it goes into my banjo. And so I just unscrew the chuck from the lathe and screw it onto that, and then I can move it all any way I want. I can rotate it, move it in any angle.
yeah,
all the way.
I'm sure it helps a lot.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
massively useful.